Hello commanders, welcome back. The buff on bounties has been here for quite a while, and that means that we can make a bigger profit out of bounty hunting, but how much credits we can make out of this activity? This is what we are going to find out today. We are going to visit the nearest resource extraction site and see how much credit we can earn and what are the best conditions for the best profit. I'm gonna be using my Vulture, and as you can see most of the modules are A. I'm using a shield generator of A4 instead of an A5, and this is because I want to have spare power in order to equip and use all the necessary modules for bounty hunting, and of course I want to have a shield bank of A2 just in case things go bad. The fuel scoop is not necessary, it's there for traveling resource. If you are coming from a faraway system, then you should have one fuel scoop equipped, but if you are bounty hunting on your home system, then you don't need one equipped on your Vulture or the ship you are using. On the hardpoints I will be using 2 gimbal pulse lasers, class 3 of course pulse lasers, and although I do prefer fixed weapons, gimbal weapons are better for this job. They are better to target and destroy power plants and general subsystems on bigger ships, on other ships in general, and this will make the process a lot faster and will earn us more money. I'm gonna be using a shield booster B0. You can go ahead and use an A0 if you want. I'm just putting there a B0 because I want to have more spare power, and of course a chaff launcher. Of course the most important module for bounty hunting is the kill warrant scanner. This will increase our money, this will increase our payout and our profit. And like you have told me, there is an error on the rates written on the description. It says that the kill warrant scanner, the D0 I'm gonna be using, has a range of 3 kilometers, but actually has a 2.5 kilometers range, and we are going to test this right away. I think this loadout is quite efficient for hunting down wanted NPCs. An A4 shield generator and a B0 shield booster are more than enough to take down these NPCs, and they don't deal that much of a damage. You won't have a problem to kill most of them. Also, with the proper management of the modules, if we set cargo hatch, fuel scoop and the frame shift drive in priority 2, we will have enough power to use our weapons, and you can go ahead and replace the shield booster with an A0 and you will still have enough power, but it will be very tight. So I think we are ready. Let's go ahead and try to kill as many wanted NPCs we can and make enough money. Okay, so we have visited the resource extraction site. Let's go ahead and test the kill warrant scanner. I'm having a D0 equipped, so it says that its range is at 3 kilometers, but this is an error, and as you can see it's not doing anything. When we passed the 2.5 kilometers it started scanning our target, and let's test this for one more time. There's also a fight going on over there. There are two kinds of ships that are going to be spawned in resource extraction sites. You have small ships, like in this case Cobras, Sidewinders and Vipers, and we are going for the bigger prey. We want to have bigger ships spawning so we can get more bounties. Let's test the kill warrant scan for one more time.
Shields offline.
Let's get closer. I'm trying to activate it, it's not activating, and when we pass the 2.5 kilometers it started scanning. So this is the real range of the kill warrant scanner, the D0, and that means that the range for all the kill warrant scanners is 2 kilometers for E, 2.5 for D, 3 for C, 3.5 for B, and of course 4 kilometers for A. That's good to know, thanks for telling me this. So what we are going to do now is try to reset this resource extraction site so we can get bigger targets, and they will have also bigger bounties. And one way to do this is getting out of the resource extraction site, going into Super Cruise and getting back in, but the easier way is of course to log out to the main menu and log back in so we can have the better targets. I'm gonna try to reset the resource extraction site until we have better targets, and by this I mean when you see an Imperial Clipper, a Federal dropship, an Anaconda or a Python, then that means that the resource extraction site will give you some really juicy targets that will have a high bounty. Let's go ahead and be back when we have these targets. There we go, a nice Anaconda target. That's the kind of targets of ships we want to hunt down. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna target its power plant, and let's start the attack.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
We can wait for the kill warrant scanner to finish and then start attacking it, or we can just start attacking while the kill warrant scanner is live.
Under attack.
Let's kill this anaconda. That's a nice target, a nice way to start our hunting.
Target shields
Okay,
offline.
shields are down. Let's use a chaff. This is what we got them for. And it's gonna be dead really soon. Nice. Not the
Target
best bounty,
destroyed.
but it's a nice start. Cobra, I think there was a federal drop somewhere nearby. There it is. An excellent way to take a good look of the targets that are nearby is taking a look at your contact panel at the tab, your left panel. Let's kill these federal drops now. Always going for the power plant so we can make this process a bit faster and gain more money.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
And he's dead as well.
Scan detected.
Okay, let's position ourselves and kill it.
Target shields offline.
I forgot to target its power plant. This will make things a lot easier for us. It's important to target the power plant. And it's dead.
Target destroyed.
Another one anaconda. Let's target the power plant. And go ahead. I'm gonna start shooting.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Okay, the scan is complete. Let's kill it.
Under attack.
Nice
Target
kill.
destroyed.
And finally an Imperial Clipper. This is the first Imperial Clipper that this source extraction site is spawning. Let's treat it well.
Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields offline.
$53.5k credits, not bad at all. It was an easy kill. Another master anaconda. Let's scan it and destroy it. Let's start shooting at it.
Under attack.
Hope it has
Target
a really
shields
nice bounty.
offline. Target destroyed.
Wow, 232k credits bounty. The best bounty I've gotten so far. So around an hour has passed since I started bounty hunting. Let's see what we got. Okay, these are the bounties we have earned. As you can see, it's a bit more. 2 million credits, 2,050,000 credits to be more exact. Very good, actually. I didn't expect it to be that good. We were getting mostly anacondas, some pythons, and towards the end, clippers and federal dropships. We had some smaller ships as well, vipers, cobras, and others, but mostly anacondas and imperial clippers were giving us nice bounties. 2 million credits in 1 hour is not that bad at all. Certainly it's not as good as trading is, but you're doing something that has a lot of fun and you're practicing your skills. A very nice payout. Another interesting setup for bounty hunting that I always want to try, and a lot of you have told me that I should give it a try, is this one. Having one large beam laser and one large cannon. Obviously the large cannon is for subsystems and the beam laser is for taking down the shields. Because the beam laser has more power needs, we will have to downgrade the shield booster to a D0, but I don't think we are going to have any problem. Everything else is the same. Shield generator, shield cell bank. I'm gonna be using a fixed beam laser because I want to take advantage of the higher damage it has over the gimbal version, and a gimbal cannon because sometimes it is tricky to aim properly at the subsystems with that kind of weapons. So let's go ahead and test it. Obviously the only drawback of this setup is the limited amount of ammunition for the cannon, but let's see how effective it is. Let's try against this clipper. A nice shielded clipper, it's master. Let's see how fast we can take it down. Nice damage on its shields, we're taking them down quite fast.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Very good, very good. His shields are down and let's try to hit its power plant. It's a bit hard to hit the power plant, you have to be quite close actually. But we do a lot of damage. And we have absolutely no problem to use our beam laser all the time. I've got him down, but again not by destroying the power plant.
Target destroyed.
I hope we will do a lot better with the cannon this time.
Target shields offline.
No, it's still the same, it's hard to hit the power plant with the gimbal cannon.
Under attack.
But we are doing a lot of damage on the target. And it's dead, it's quite fast actually, it's dead quite
Target
fast.
destroyed. Target shields offline. Under attack.
Well, it's a lot easier to hit the power plant in less agile enemies like this federal dropship. With the cannon, I mean. Got the power plant down to 33%, but I think we're going to kill this dropship a lot faster. 28%, it would be nice to get a power plant kill. I'm gonna try to make this happen.
Target shields online.
Shields are back up and
Target shields offline.
back down.
Target destroyed.
Well, we didn't kill it with a power plant destruction, but it was a lot easier to hit the power plant in the Federal dropship because they have a really pathetic maneuverability. So the gimbal cannon is much better against slower targets. I'm guessing it will be a lot better against an Anaconda than a Python or an Imperial Clipper. This mixed loadout is more of a fun loadout. The beam laser is quite strong, and if it was a gimbal version, I think it could be quite efficient at taking down and destroying power plants as well. Now the cannon has the drawback that you have to be really close to hit the power plant, the subsystem. It is good against less agile enemies such as the Federal dropship or the Anaconda, and not that good against the Imperial Clipper or the Python. That's only for subsystem though. It does a lot of damage to every hull, and it helps you kill things faster. In general, the Vulture is a nice ship for bounty hunting, and with the buff on the bounties, it is an excellent money maker. It's not as good as trading, but it is a fun way to make money, and you are gonna make enough money to cover your expenses. I hope with the new update, the power play update, and the high intensity resource extraction sites, we will be able to make even more money. Thank you very much for joining me watching this video. I'm Squid of Love, fly safe commanders, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.